I'm about to make some very confident predictions about the Monster Hunter Wilds expansion. And future me is either going to look like a genius or a complete clown. Joke's on you, I'm already both. No leaks, no rumors, no bullshit, just pattern recognition. Let's see if Capcom is actually that predictable. Because every Monster Hunter expansion follows the same production logic, disguised as storytelling. And today, we're going to reverse engineer it. Let's pretend for a hot minute that I just got hired at Capcom. Hey boss, I'm ready to work on the expansion story. Great, go get the template. The what? And vla! Out of nowhere, he pulls out the official Monster Hunter expansion story formula. And once you see it, you can basically predict the entire expansion. It always starts the same. A strange phenomenon during a routine expedition. Because apparently, nobody at the guild has done anything from the previous catastrophic routine expedition. Then, a mysterious character shows up. They act like they know everything. They don't. New continent, new monsters, new ecosystem. One that is definitely not going to collapse within 40 minutes of gameplay. Then we discover a mysterious ancient species. Which is funny, because 5 minutes later, we somehow know already its name, its taxonomy, its weak spot, its preferred habitat. Like the ecosystem came with subtitles. So much for unknown. Then we fight it runs away, we chase it, not because we want to, but because the game literally won't let us do anything else. Eventually, we win. And credits? No, of course not. Because we didn't solve jack shit. That was never the real problem. There is always a second monster. The actual threat. The world-ending one. The bigger, meaner, more dramatic final boss. And naturally, we killed that too. Usually by abusing the brand new core mechanic Capcom wants us to build our entire personality around. This time, the wound system. And just like that, you've experienced the entire Monster Hunter Wilds expansion story. For free, before it's even out. And thanks to this very scientific method, we already have 2 guaranteed picks. The flagship and the secret final menace. Honestly, prediction-wise, this is almost too easy. Now let's come back to our 2 Capcom employees. Great story! Now we only need about 30 more monsters. The Capcom employee starts panicking. We need more. There's still a bit of budget left, right? Yep, easy. Just bring back the fan favorites. Capcom knows more than anyone else that what generates more hype and view than an overused Monster Hunter for ultimate reference is a returning monster beloved by the community. Fan favorites. Reliable assets, guaranteed reactions. And once you accept that Capcom is shamelessly comfortable recycling his own greatness, you stop guessing. You start checking the roster. And suddenly, some names make way too much sense. Speaking of 4 Ultimate, the Shagaru Magala is absolutely making a comeback. Especially since the Go Magala is already there. They are not going to stop halfway through puberty, right? Then we have the usual suspects. Nergigante, corporate aggression incarnate, the mean girl that blows out your birthday candles and sets your house on fire on the way out. Espinas, the unbothered queen. Doesn't care about your damage nor your feelings. Yes, queen! Valstrax, my precious pollution engine. It reminds me a lot about my favorite modern villain, Taylor Swift. Luna Garon, the physical embodiment of my feelings toward my ex. No further comments needed. And then of course, one of the Fated 4. Probably Astalos or Glavenus. Sorry almighty Queen Popogamoth. You are too big, too peaceful, and too expensive for this economy. But eventually, the budget starts looking a little scary. What? Only 10? We're never going to make it. Listen. What's the cheapest possible way to add content then? Asset reuse. Every Monster Hunter expansion has one secret tradition. Take existing monsters, paint them slightly differently, add or change status element, their element maybe change their aggression patterns, and boom. Just like that, you've inflated the roster with minimal efforts. Because at this point, Capcom isn't designing monsters anymore. They're manufacturing variants, mass production, assembly line content. You stop seeing individual monsters. You start seeing families of reuse. Oh, there's a Lagiacrus? Perfect! Let's get the whole collection. Abyssal, Ivory, whatever other colorful cousin is still sitting in the storage. Same thing with Mizutsune. You know they're not stopping at one. Soulseer, Violet, probably 2 more we forgot even existed. Then there's my favorite category. Make it bigger, make it darker. Black Gravios, Purple Gypceros, Emerald Congalala. Same monster, new paint. $30 please! And of course, we can't forget about the Put an Accessory on It collection. Shrouded Nursilla. Congratulations! Your spider now comes with a scarf. Fashion Week ready. And naturally, Dread King Rathalos and Dread Queen Rathian. Because I'm pretty sure Capcom has a legal obligation to include at least 1 Rathalos variant per fiscal year. Anyway, I'll even go a step further and introduce new subspecies based on monsters we already have, like it's often the case. Just imagine heading into the old whale basin to pick up a few hunts. And oh, what's that? You've just stumbled upon a new Rompopolo variant that swaps poison for sleep-inducing gas. Because balance is a myth, just like in Elden Ring. You chase it down, but on the way, you get distracted by a Balahara subspecies that now swims through lava and spits molten rock everywhere. Of course, you're having a great time. Eventually, bored of the volcano, you decide to take a quick detour into the ruins of Wyveria, only to get ambushed by a mutated Zoo that inflicts bleed on every single hit. Because why the hell not? But somehow, it's still not enough. The Capcom employees are desperate, and that's when they resort to dumpster diving. Capcom love this trick. Digging up monsters they forgot even existed, giving them better textures, and pretending they've always mattered. You know, nostalgia rehabilitation. So, let's open the vault and see who's still alive in there. Monoblos. A desert map without Diablos is already suspicious enough. A desert map without either of them? Impossible. Monoblos has come back written all over it. Then, Tetsukabra. Capcom, we need to talk. You teased us in Rise. You showed us baby Tetsukabra. A tiny little Tetsu Chupacabra. A promise, a dream, and then nothing. That was psychological warfare, and I'm still emotionally unfit for duty. Next, Najarala, because why not? And then Anactor, because why? And finally, Zamtrios. I have used every manifestation technique known to man. Prayer to the Sapphire Star, delusion, emotional blackmail, passive-aggressive comments online. Capcom has no choice now. And with that, the Capcom employees can finally breathe a sigh of relief. They have a full roster with minimal effort and maximum budget optimization. We'll see soon enough if Capcom really is that predictable. Voila! That is my accurate and undeniable prediction. The unquestionable truth. When the expansion drops, I will come back and grade myself brutally. No excuses. If I get even 10% right, you owe me a subscription. Anyway, that's it. I'll go wait in a ditch for the expansion now. Bye!